We're working on the spin again. He seems to enjoy this behavior. I'm going to go ahead and see if he'll spin all the way around. He's really figured it out already. I'm just pretty much using that target and having him follow it around. He kind of gets stuck on that back side of the spin, but as long as I keep that over and can really put it on that right side pretty quickly so he sees it and he wants to come around. And then once I feed him, once he's come all the way around, see here he gets stuck here and I have to show him. He gets stuck. He wants to go back to the left. There we go. And then he gets fed on this side. And once he starts making that right turn and he's gone past him, like his tail being pointed at me, then I really give him a lot of praise and tell him that he's doing the right thing. So then I'm going to start introducing my cue here. So that's going to be both hands going the direction of the spin and then having him follow with that target. And so he gets stuck and then he comes around. Really, after he gets past that point where he's facing away from me, he really gets unstuck and then he's fine. Um, Again, I should be giving him more of a break in between, I think, because he's kind of just chewing and he's not really looking for any more food. That was really nice where he went off of just my cue here. So he's starting to learn that. That looks good. That looks really nice. That's pretty much perfect. But yeah, give him a little bit of break to chew in the middle, and then redoing it because that first time he did it was really really nice, and then the couple other ones that followed weren't as nice because I think he was just a little bit busy chewing. But he's really getting it. He's actually like side to side, like differentiating pretty well. Like he just went to the right and now he can go to the left. So he's doing really well with this trick. I think he actually just enjoys it more so than the other ones, or maybe it's just a little bit more clear to him what it is that I want. So it looks really nice. He's really figuring it out. So there's going to be differences in behaviors with everything. Some horses just like doing some behaviors more than others. My other horses that I've taught to spin have liked it. You can really kind of shape it up to whatever you want it to be. If you want it to look like a nice reining spin, you can do that. I kind of like mine to just kind of be a little messy and all over the place. Like I kind of like a slow spin around, or he kind of does a couple of steps. I think it's cute. Obviously he's a miniature horse, so he doesn't need to do like a super correct spin. Like I'm not gonna ride him. He's not gonna be a reiner. I think it's just cute. I think it's a cute trick. But if that's something you want to do, you can definitely shape that. And I'll probably try to do that with one of my other horses. But for Sebastian, I just want it to be a fun thing for him to do. Okay, then I'm going to play with something new. I want to work on haunches in, so I'm just going to remind him of the hip towards. So here he's kind of backing up. He's a little confused. I'm just going to touch that hip. There his hip starts coming over. Probably could have reinforced that. I ask again instead. There, that hip comes forward, and then I want to walk backward and see if he'll kind of follow me. And that's exactly what I was looking for. So I want hip toward me a little bit. So he's kind of on like 4 tracks there and walking toward me. So that's a really nice beginning of haunches in. So obviously not going to be perfect, but this is the beginning. That's what I want. I want him to come forward off of that like hand target. And then this time he just kind of walked forward. He didn't pay attention to the target at all. And I didn't want to get too close to the camera there because we're going to be going the other way here. So we just went back. So I'm just going to ask again, ask for that hip over and then backing up, and then he's kind of following me. Um, so that looks really nice. He kind of figured that out pretty quickly. If I back up while he does that, he kind of just follows me and he keeps his head pretty straight. Um, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Very nice. See, I think he figured this out pretty quickly because I didn't ask for shoulders. So he knew from like sideways that he's supposed to bring the hip and the shoulder to me. And I only asked for the hip and he figured it out really quickly. So that's actually really nice. Because you've seen us struggle with a lot of behaviors that he just did not understand, but he really picked up on this one pretty well. So nice job like figuring that out. We're going both directions, so that looks really good for the beginning. Obviously not going to be correct or anything. This is his first lesson with it, so we're just going to play with it for now. And I use my target too to help him get that forward momentum, but I'm really happy with the first lesson with working with the haunches in.